Holy fucking shit. Holy shit. What's going on, guys? My name is Tyler, and today, Cobra Kai Season 4, new trailer dropped. The Cobra content is back, guys. I'm so hyped. I haven't gotten hyped about Cobra Kai in such a long time. As you guys may have known, I kind of stopped doing content on it because some shit happened personally, and I didn't like it anymore. But this trailer is too goddamn hyped to pass up. Today, we are going to be breaking down every single goddamn scene in this trailer, or the important stuff, which is every single frame of this trailer. And if you guys want to see the trailer itself, I'll leave that linked in the description or in the comment section somewhere. Or if I forget about it, just go look it up on YouTube. How do you not know about the trailer already, but you're talking about my video, or you're watching my video right now? Like, what are you doing? Now we're gonna break it down! Okay, so firstly, Johnny and Daniel are just talking about how they need to combine their styles, yada yada yada. We already understand this. We already comprehend that these two need to work together, and it's definitely going to be a struggle at first to have this work out. Now, we get to see Johnny sparring with Hawk and Daniel sparring with Dimitri, which I think is a nice little duality thing going on, because clearly Hawk and, Dimitri got that connection. Daniel and Johnny have that connection, and have that connection with Hawk and Dimitri separately. And over the course of the series by this point, Hawk and Dimitri have definitely had arguably the most development in the entire series. I mean, yeah, there's Miguel's journey to being a hero and Robbie's downward spiral. However, Hawk just becoming a strong, capable person along with Dimitri is something that takes place just as long as those two arcs I just mentioned. And of course, this wouldn't be a Cobra Kai season if we aren't getting any training montages. And the first look of the training montage we're going to be getting, or our first look of our first training montage, is them jumping into the sky as if they were an eagle, which I think is super dope. And obviously, we have the comedy of Cobra Kai being just as good as ever, with them literally using Dimitri as a punching bag. And to Johnny, this is some pretty effective training, because not only is it training the person who's punching Dimitri, but it's also training Dimitri's endurance. But obviously, Daniel's like, what the fuck are you doing? And what I like about this trailer is that we also see Daniel doing the Cobra Kai training and implementing it into his training. And this is something that I think kind of correlates to something that happens a little later in the trailer, but I'll get into that when we talk about that scene. Now, the next scene we get is Kreese telling the students that Johnny and Daniel are now working together, and now they need to do everything they can to grind. And as you all know, Robbie did join Cobra Kai last season, and I guess these first few frames are Kyler and Tori first reacting to that. And after this scene specifically, we hear Kreese talking to Terry Silver, saying that he's desperate, honestly, and he's gonna need some help training this new Cobra Kai, and he knows that he misses it. And so Terry puts on the old gloves and is back into the Cobra Kai grind. And so Terry puts on the old gloves, returning to Cobra Kai, and from what it looks like, Terry just hasn't been training at all, as he's showing Kreese a little bit of his technique, and he definitely looks very sloppy. And, that's given because he's an old-ass man, and I think by a certain point, he's like, damn, this karate shit ain't for me no more. But as we all know, Kreese is Terry's ride or die, so he's gonna do whatever Kreese needs him to do because that's his helmet. Now, these next few scenes in the trailer honestly give me chills, as we see Terry Silver beginning to train Cobra Kai, and specifically bullying Robbie and telling him the exact same words he was telling Daniel in Karate Kid 3. And listen, guys, I don't care. Terry has to be the most charismatic goddamn character in the Karate Kid series. So the fact that they're referencing old stuff, combining with Cobra Kai, it's just fucking crazy to me. And Cobra Kai's dialogue is already pretty good, so now imagine with this charismatic beast into play. I feel like everything is going to be upgraded, especially the dialogue here. And like how I said Cobra Kai was referencing old Karate Kid 3 stuff, we verbatim see, Terry training Robbie, and then it flashes back to Daniel being trained by Terry, showing that Robbie is literally in Daniel's position, or in the same position he was in Karate Kid 3, which is unfortunate. And we also get a frame of Kreese and Johnny meeting each other, along with Terry encountering Daniel. And this goes back to an old theory I made, where I said how Daniel is going to be the key to defeating Terry, and low-key throughout the whole show, he's probably just going to be terrified of Terry, similarly to how he was towards Mike Barnes. And seeing Daniel go through this, and is arguably about to have his best arc yet, is super exciting. Now, we see Daniel and Miguel training, along with Sam and Miguel at the party, or prom, whatever. I said party. Oh my god, prom. But as they turn their heads, we see Tori and Robbie together. And let me say, I called it. I fucking called it. You guys already know. I'm linking the theory in the description now. I fucking called it. You know why? Because Tyler is a fucking genius. Anyways, the last scene of the trailer we get is Daniel and Terry interacting with each other. Terry saying to Daniel how he's always had a little bit of Cobra Kai in him, which is something that's 100% true. Even the Miyagi-Do philosophy, Daniel just takes it a little bit further than what Miyagi was doing. Trying to shut down Johnny in season 1, letting his anger get the better of him. all these Cobra Kai-esque things that he's doing. I love how, you know, I was already having these thoughts earlier, but the trailer kind of makes it go full circle, and it's basically saying, Tyler, you're spitting right now, and I'm just like, I know! We see Daniel and Dimitri training, Tori training, we see Miguel training, everybody's on the grind. And there's also a frame in the trailer where we see Miguel having a sit down with Carmen and Johnny, which we all know what this scene is. It's them revealing that they've been smashing! We also see this new character who seems to be brought into the light via finding Cobra Kai, because at first he looks like he's getting bullied, maybe he smells weird, but Cobra Kai's like, it's okay if you smell weird. And we see Kreese and Terry bow each other down before the trailer then ends. And brother, I am so goddamn hyped. Oh yeah, I forgot, there's like one more other thing in the trailer. We basically see a guy in a red fit attacking a dude in a white fit, which I 100% believe this is Miguel beating up someone first round, and it's going to be sort of a callback scene to what happened firstly in season 3, which was Miguel dreaming, or the scene that was symbolizing Miguel fighting for his life. I am so fucking hyped, guys. Cobra is back, and I'm back, and let's go, man!